we're going to play some more of this Endless Legend 2 business. So, let's get it to load. We're going to pick up where we left off with the Necrophage and see if we can turn this thing into something fun and exciting. Alright, what do we got here? Did we actually do this fight? No, I guess not. They came and attacked us. And look! This is our first fight with a bunch of bad dudes that we just kind of crush. Our larvae get a little wounded. Crush it. We get some adamantium plate. That'll be great starter armor for our next hero, which should be happening real soon. They give you a second hero at the end of the first grouping of technologies or whatever. I think, if I remember right. Alright, we need a lot of influence to get there on this. So we're putting everything into influence at this point. I think that's actually kind of where we want to be. Production out of that. We have to move all three of our guys to shave off a single turn from this forum, so I think we're just whole hog on getting lots of influence right now. We've got 30 corpses right now, which is great. That's the kind of thing that'll allow us to get this guy into another spitter, I think. Spitter seems like a good plan. Sticking with the other guy there. We'll go ahead and just tell these guys to heal up where they are because that burrow's about to finish, and then I think this will become a zone that everybody heals quickly in. Hopefully this guy will come try and beat up on us too. We'll get to kill him real quick. That's the nice thing about these NPCs is they'll come to you and let you wail on them a little bit once you're strong enough. So we're excited because this is our first shift in the weather. This is the monsoon season. Everything gets a little dark and less colorful, but more color saturated in a way. But the water really starts to rage here. We got raging water. Any bridges, any temporary bridges that were built across these things get washed away, and so you have to remake them. You can end up very easily having your troops get stranded some places. It's kind of cool. I don't think you can actually even build bridges that will stay during this season. I believe you have to rebuild them once the weather calms down again. Alright, we got this. So this fight we lose a lot of guys. I remember these guys being kind of difficult because they have the sort of lifelink attack. But who do we lose? We lose important things. So I think we can try to manage this battle ourselves and see if maybe we can just keep these guys out of the fight. These wounded ones. We'll probably lose something else instead, but we'll try to be clever. They have a lifelink attack if they kill units, so if I have them there ready to come out and spring out and eat something, it might be pretty good. Go ahead and pitch our thing in the back lines here. I'm just going to attack this guy. Guys will probably just focus on killing this thing, which I'll probably be able to do. go ahead and get an attack in? I think I do. I think because I'm expecting the AI to go heavy after this guy. Who incapacitating strike. Oh wow, he did bring this guy up. Trying to kill these guys. Alright. Not exactly what I expected to happen, but it's not too terrible yet. We are probably going to lose that guy for our trouble, so we can't fly over this water. That's okay. Let's go ahead and wound this guy so that he deals less damage. Bring this other feeder up. Almost got this feeder. Maybe, I don't know if we can critical here, but no. We got real close to killing that guy. Had I killed him, that actually would have been pretty nice. I'm gonna get to kill this one, hopefully. Yeah, kill this one. This will give me a lot of heals for this other feeder. We got full heal on that one. That's great. Bring our hero up. This hero's got a lot of defense, so we can afford to bring it up in a fight like that. I think I can go ahead and risk my Necrophage here. Is that, yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. They're going to focus fire on that thing. Let's try to kill this one. We're going to run away here. It's going to provoke an attack of opportunity. And it might spell death for that unit. Yeah, okay. We survived it, so that's good. Do this. Smurf that guy. So we lost a feeder. That's better than the auto-resolve. And everybody else got to level up some. We will be able to replace that feeder basically straight away. There's another really good set of armor. And we killed some more things. That's what we like to do. We'll go ahead and just turn this straight into a feeder. So we still netted quite a bit of food there with that. And we also gained a level. What do we like about that here? Vicious Predator. So this is a lifesteal attack kind of thing. Oh wow, this is great. Anytime he attacks something that's damaged, we're going to gain life. So damaged is what I was calling bloodied earlier, I think. Yeah. So it's whenever something is at half, roughly, it's a little bit less than half life, I think, is when that happens. So I like that a lot. So we can either take a... Oh, so this is like eating your own guys. That's pretty cool. I think we'll do this first, and then we may come over and do this. What's this one do? Oh man, so we get benefits, heavy benefits for attacking things that have the damaged condition. That's cool. That's nice that they added that to this unit type. I don't know that any of the other factions have that as a feature. Send him home. Oh, we can't. Why can't we? Oh, we're out of movement. Yeah, I think the combat ate up our movement. Let's bring this guy. Team. Oh yeah, that's the other cool thing that happens during the monsoon is you get to place your council seats. These are those notables. Your hero counts as one of your notables. So this on any resource deposit gives us +8 gold. I don't know that we have any resource deposits. We got +25 health regeneration on units that are in friendly territory. That just means they're in friendly territory. They'll get stuff. +5 science per territories on cities. Well, that means basically +5 science. Unfortunately, we don't really have good choices here. I don't think this +8 even does anything for us because we don't have any resource deposits. So I think this guy, Public Surgeon, is the best one for now. And we'll just hope that we collect ourselves some more notables as time goes on here. We should get a new hero pretty soon. I think after our next tech we'll get our new hero. We're going to go ahead and make our bridge here. Interesting. Bridges do give us some yields. That's cool. A decent amount of yields too. And I think what it's doing here actually is it's telling us what yields the capital is going to get when we place that there. So I don't think bridges give you anything in and of themselves. I think that because it's being built and leveling up my capital, that's what it's going to do. Is there a thing that tells me my city's upkeep cost? Change the name. Right here. I guess there's no upkeep costs. That's interesting. That's a unique decision. Maybe if I go here. No, not there. If I go here, I get upkeep costs. Oh, yeah, you just gain things over time. Interesting. That's a neat decision. I guess you get malices for approval and stuff. Let's see. These guys really don't want to heal. Here. We can go ahead and see what we can do about eating these guys. Ooh, not so much. Not so much. We didn't bother with that attack. What do we need to make that work? Those guys are just really resilient to us, I think. See about beating up on this neighbor, I think. He just expanded there, he should still be pretty weak. Hopefully. What's this? We got attacked. Oh, we got attacked by the guy we were hoping to go beat up. That's fun. Instant resolution. He gets killed and we take minor losses, like to health. That's it. I'll take that. We got a bunch of stuff. We get another larva. We gain some more armor. That might even be better than the piece of armor we already have. No, I don't think so. But loads of corpses. We got another larva too that we can instantly promote. And we'll make it into another necrodrone, I think. That seems to be the most effective unit that we can have at this stage right now. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and do a turn of healing on these guys. One more turn of healing on that guy. And we're looking at on our population. Let's go ahead and get all the influence we can. And we can go ahead and buy that out. We can make this thing if we get some glass steel, I think is what that is. Yeah, glass steel. Just gives us a lot of extra food and makes specialization costs cheaper. That's interesting. We definitely do want that, I think. That'll make every corpse we get like that much more useful. We did level up our central district finally. That's good. Now one of the things I'd like to do is I'd like to level up some of these other districts that we have. So we can definitely level up these two by placing one more district somewhere. Like right here, for instance. So I think that'd be worthwhile. We'll go ahead and do, I think, another influence district. It's going to get a lot of extra influence from being next to two level 2 districts. We could go ahead and use a 40 corpses to immediately grow the population here. I'm not really interested in doing that. No, we don't. Yeah, let's just save up those corpses for now. It'd be nice to have a good bank of them too. Alright. Give them one more turn to heal up. We'll go ahead and advance with these guys. Yeah, we need to go pick on this guy. These go up to level 2. Both went up to level 2, so we got a big bonus in production from them. And now we also, I guess this one was a food one. And then this one is actually producing more influence because it's next to leveled up districts. So all in all, super good. So that's going to help us really accelerate our influence generation. Go ahead and if we put a district here, we're gonna level up this. Does it even do anything? Well, I guess the ministries don't actually level up, so less cool. But we can definitely go ahead and get some more economy. Awkward. So we can fly over there, but it takes extra movement to do so. And what's basically happening there is it's not allowing us. Oh, we can make it. Oh, because we can make dams. What happens if we make a dam right there? If it makes it to where the water builds up here and spreads, I'd be interested in finding out. We're already building a dam there, so we can go ahead and heal up. Alright, so here, Iron Dams 1, we're going to get a extra hero to draft into our army. We've got our dam built. Do we have our dam built? Yeah, looks like it. Doesn't really do anything. Or is it not finished? What's going on here? No, it's finished. Huh. I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit more. Build another dam just to see what it can do. Build another one just to see what it does. Oh yeah, we built that larva because we didn't rearrange our order. Okay, that's all right. We can immediately turn it into something. So I think unlike Age of Wonders, you only have a maximum like reinforcement stack of 2 different groups of forces, at least in this phase. Let's go ahead and make another effort drone. That way we can scout out this direction with it. We never scouted that way. It's probably going to get attacked and have to run home to mommy, but population. So if we go over here and look at the overall empire stats, we can look at our population scale bonuses. One of the cool things that they brought over from Endless Legend 1 is you get bonuses when you have a higher population of each race that you play. The Necrophage can only be the Necrophage, so it's pretty bland looking. But with other races, you can have multiple populations in your cities, and so there's like reasons to have, 5 of a certain population type. So here at the level that we're at, we get an improvement, the larval pulp, which is just, it's just extra food for larvae. It's extra food, and we do have to, I think we do still have to research that. But then once we've got 15, we're going to get 2 plus 2 food on the guys that work in the city, just all the time. And then once we've got 30, we got plus 10% food. So they just become really good at just naturally gathering from the environment, like preying upon things. I think I like this guy. So we're going to make one of our dudes a friend. That means whenever they fight together, they each do plus 20% damage, which that's roughly, I think, 5 to 6 damage, depending on certain things like what your character's weapon is and stuff like that. Let's make this guy more survivable, since he's going to be getting into heavier fights because the game has advanced a little bit further. We're going to put this really nice armor on him. We don't have any other weapons yet, so that's all we got for now. Acid clicker. Ugh, creepy. Creepy bug people. And let's go bring him to the rest of the army over there. I want to see what those dams do when they're finished. So we should be able to go into Era 2. Yeah, we sure can. Let's see what our options are around here. I like getting razor mandibles. That's a quest that we have. Hydropump, I think, is actually good for us because all of our stuff is next to a river. I think our city capital is next to a river. We got the improvement fungal gardens over here. Oh, that's really strong. It's a building that costs corpses to make, but it gives us a lot of residual pluses to all the things we care about. We can also make a special district called the feed hole. Ugh. What does it say that it does? Okay, so it lowers our costs for doing a population buyout, and then it gives us a load of extra corpses. It gives us 5 extra corpses, and then plus 1 for each adjacent district. That's insane. That's easily our thing that we need to build. We need to get a feed hole, and I do think it's important enough to get one of those online that it needs to come before Razor Mandibles, but then we're going to do Razor Mandibles right after that. And this is looking real good. Alright, so we've got our dams. Oh, I think I get it. Let's try this. So the water is rushing up here, but it's softer down here. So if I burn this dam, I wonder if I'm going to be able to build a bridge across that part. I'm thinking it's going to happen. Our hero architect. Big, ugly locust hero. Ugh. Hideous. I didn't think about it. I probably should have just burrowed. It definitely seems like the other thing about burrows is that you very much want them to not necessarily care about the resources, but more care about how they position you on the field against your enemies. Okay, so we ate that thing. Now Can we now build a bridge? No, we can't. So I don't understand what purpose dams serve. I'll look into that and see if I can figure it out. Alright, some stuff. Very cool. Ooh, that's a miscellaneous item. Those are great because those give you stats. Let's go ahead and pump this thing. Go ahead and turn it into God, I just feel like I always want to do Necrodrome. Our army got bigger and stronger and more experienced. Maybe we can handle this fight now? No, we need our hero to get over there for that to work. But we also don't want him to get attacked. So let's do this. We'll go into the burrow. It's going to take us a turn to make that happen. But when he comes out, we can eat this camp. That shall be wonderful. And we got a little scouting down before we got assaulted. So it doesn't look like you ever really get to make an advanced unit from your city. Maybe that's like a 4th tier technology or something. I've only played into like the 3rd or maybe the very beginning of the 4th tier. So here we go. This right here should be a fight that we can win. We can give up a spitter. Try to manual it. I think I can make this to where I can at least lose a feeder if I lose anything. Alright. Okay, they don't do a lot of damage. Oh, it's because they're not. Let's switch to the next guy. Let's see here. Maybe we soften them up first with our ranged units. Yeah, okay. So this is my hero. I can bring it around. Get a strike in? Yeah, we get a strike in with this guy. Step forward, strike in here. Because when this guy's dead, we're not as surrounded. So we just have to make that guy dead. That's the trick. Do it. We have juggernauts. That's great. Oh, this is our hero. That's pretty good too. Oh, we got a critical hit. That's the first one of those that I've seen. Usually I have a hard time in these games using my things, but in this game it seems like they're pretty plentiful. Like they give you lots of opportunities to get these one-time use items like this. So yeah, whenever I can, I'm going to have a feeder finish somebody off, because that right there made it to where any of the damage we did take got basically eradicated. So we were supposed to lose a spitter in this fight, and we didn't even really come close to losing anything. So I think the game has some issues with how it auto does at least the next station. Oh, so we can make the Haven. That's a special house, and he gets special. The house gets special bonuses depending on somebody who sort of pairs with him. It's like I think it's supposed to be like a mate. Yeah, let's do that. That seems like it's a thing we like. Oh, we can just immediately turn this thing into. Well, another spitter. It's probably going to go home to just hang out. Got a bunch of stuff. We replaced the thing that we used. We get to level this guy up. I want all of these things stronger, so I'm going to put a point into resilience. All of those things are now stronger. We're just going to start mega gaining experience on our units. It does seem like if you're moving with these guys, you should be moving through the tunnels so you're not getting attacked. We're gonna just move down and we're gonna try to kill these guys now. I think we should be able to do that. Is our city under siege? No. Looks like we're okay. Go ahead and move this guy over here. This is our animation for the monsoon ending. There we go. Color has come back to the world. Not only that, but we have tidefall. So, what has happened to the world? It is drastically different now. The waters are back to normal. But also, where there used to be ocean, there's a bunch of land. So the world has drastically changed. Your zones are still the same shape and size as they were, but they're connected to land that was not there before. Oh, it just had a bunch of water on top of it. So this is a little sad to me. It seems like these are basically scripted events that always happen right now. I think they could do a little bit better with that. Because Sheridan have the same exact scripted events. I love in the other Endless Legend games how the story for each faction really guides things. And they still have that here, but I think that those random events not being so random is definitely a thing that needs to be worked on and needs to make its way, make its exit once the game is in full release. I still think it's good for us to build up our districts. .340 influence is what we need. We're getting there. Fungal gardens. Oh yes. That means we can make our feed hole. Super important. We need to like just make sure that everything gets put by the wayside so we can make this feed hole. So it did cost us food. Good thing we had a big ol', or corpses. Good thing we had a big old stockpile. But we can complete it with money. That's going to be really useful for us to do. Oh, that's an easy fight. Thanks for just feeding me some larvae. Deed achieved. Oh wow, cool. That's one of the things that's cool about the Endless series. There's usually these quests that are there for every player to just do in the course of the game, and it usually kind of plays out that certain factions are better at certain quests. It makes sense that this is the combat-focused faction, so it was very easy to me without even really paying attention to get to the combat-focused deed of killing things. So now all of our units move a little bit faster. boom! Forgot to do that. Let's go ahead and use the acid. These poison salts kind of level up with your hero. They do a lot more damage. Right now, 3 extra damage per hero level, so these do 45 damage. That's probably going to need to be scaled down, I think. 45 health, 12 defense, 2 resilience. Okay, that's not great. But we do have... I thought we got another... This right here. That we got. Got this Whispering Shout, got some resilience and intuition. And resilient defense. That's just some extra passive defense. I'm going to go ahead and give this guy, my opinion, the strongest consumable. Go ahead and make another spitter. I'll send him to go team up with this one. These armies of mine do cost money to keep in the field, though. So I see that being a thing. Your economy needs to be something you're really focusing on. You need a lot of dust because you're going to just be growing your armies as you go. Kind of an exponential growth pattern too. Certainly has the potential to be. Ooh, that's a good melee weapon. We're gonna go ahead and see what we can do about equipping that. We also gotta make our haven. So this guy here is the guy that likes the melee weapons. He does 35 plus a 5% crit. Now he will do 42. Actually a little bit more because the buff to his might and determination means he probably will do some more damage. Plus he got power slash 2 now, which holding down shift just does a whole bunch of extra damage on a targeted attack. It's an ability that he has to use. We'll go ahead and give him the resilient. This smells blood too, because that seems like it's really good. Make ourselves another feeder. Let's make one of those. Lots of little populations. Exhausted, are you? Get another larva. Let's get a feeder. I probably should be eating. I should be going to other people's territories and eating. That's probably what I'll do when I have a roving army together. I think we gotta go pick on this guy over here. We were about to before, and then we kind of just lost our attention. Oh yeah, let's make a... Both of our guys should be able to make havens now. There's no reason... Oh no, he's gotta be level 5 to make the haven. Okay. Stick a haven down. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put it on a relatively useless tile because usually what the haven does is it gives you some yields. They get added to your territory. So there we go. We got to buy it. Now we're getting massive amounts of quote generation. Excuse me. Wait a minute, we should be getting massive amounts of quote generation. What the heck? Maybe it doesn't start till next turn. Or did it just give us a one-time bonus? That'd be depressing if that's what it does. Oh no, we still have to actually play. What? No. Oh, wait a minute. The fungal gardens was not the thing that gives us the thing. It just gives us a bunch of extra yields on our city. The feed hole is the thing that we actually need to make, which we didn't do. Oh, gotta pay attention to these things, my dude. Alright, so we can actually stick the feed hole right there. A spot where we're going to be able to level it up also. So let's get that feed hole going. That's the thing we really need. Ooh, our economy is hurting though. That. Stop and build a economic district. And we just don't want to go negative. Companion, basically among our notables here, plus 25 health on swarm, plus 5 damage on swarm, or defense. I think we actually want more defense. There's a point where it's probably better to have the health, but I think we're low enough on our defense that this is probably the guy. And then we're also going to get some yields from the haven just for having this guy be our buddy. Now, whatever story you want to tell, either he's a good friend or this thing is infesting this guy. Anything you want to do? Sometimes you actually will gain some hero traits too. But we got ourselves a haven, and let's go look at it. These always just give you choices of things that you can do. We'll go ahead and... This is only a 10-turn gain, so I think I'm just going to go with this. It's a 10-turn gain, but it doesn't cost us anything. Because we kind of... Our money was in a hurting spot. We didn't want to lose money right now. So here's our haven. It's basically just like another mini city center. I don't think it levels up. Yeah, I don't think... Well, it levels up when your heroes level up. That's when it starts to produce more. Whenever your two friend heroes go into the same province together, they all usually have a little bit of dialogue with each other. God, these guys are so gross. We're getting to a point here where I kind of don't want to have more fights. At the same time, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to swarm. So it's very hard. race to me. It's dead before the fights even starts. Now our economy is in trouble. You know what we do when our economy is in trouble? We eat more things. We're gonna eat us a city. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, let's give you guys a turn of healing. That fight's gonna go very poorly for one of both of us. I get Razor Mandibles next turn. Just in time to lose all my guys. Probably. Chomp. So we can make our things into corpse hunters now. We can make them into rushers. We can turn corruptors and make corruptors and soldiers, which this is interesting. Corruptors need glass, not glass steel, whatever that other thing is. What is that other thing? Or soldiers, which are the gold path, so the non-resource path. Over that way. So we need to eat these things before we can go claim that. So I like the idea of getting the hydro pump, I think. Yeah, because we can put a hydro pump here. Gets us some stuff. Full stacks. That's cool. So you're actually just You're kind of, in a weird way, like kind of terraforming the land. You're just eating the land altogether. It's thematically very cool. Uh-oh. It's getting ugly. Oh man, we don't win that fight. Run away! Constantly eating, consuming more things. And we've got so much influence now, we can actually evolve this into a nest. Hey, look at this. We got another deed. So our single city has 1,000,000 foundations. We gain +3. So wow, we don't have a problem with being able to house lots and lots of things. Huh. Ridiculous amounts of production. Foundations over here. Economic foundations. That should be a huge boat boost. Just kind of endlessly growing army of evil. Go explore. We gotta find one of those facilities. Take that. We take some losses, but we get to keep the city. We get so much meat. We leveled up Acid Clicker. We are going to absolutely raise this city to the ground. Destroy permanently and eat population of the territory and its districts. Composed of over here. Necrodrones, we have Spitter. Oh, I see. They won't let us even see what's in this army. So let's go ahead and just make another. Ooh, we can immediately go into a soldier. Soldiers are still good against juggernauts. They still do the healing thing, and then they also add a bunch of extra damage when they're flanking. And per veterancy level, that's nice. Take that, get ourselves a thing right there. Yum, yum, yum. You up. Oh, man, I have a headache. Something fierce. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna add some damage. No, I can't do that yet. Yes, I can. What? Oh. Oh, I don't actually. Oh, you know what? I always see when you've got a temporary buff. I always see that as a level up. I think that has to be affecting more people than just me. Let's go ahead and make another layer. This guy leveled. I'm gonna go ahead and put it here because that gives me more damage. Gives me +4 damage and +2 for every point of might. I don't have any points of might, so that was probably a wasted pick, but I like extra damage. Can make a Hydra pump now. Hydra pump. So this is going to make all of my districts that are adjacent to rivers stronger and make them produce more money. Yep. Well, I guess we better do economy. That's going to give us an immediate +10. Just for researching it, so that's good. Well, this is a little sad. Our units are a little soft. But still, we let the auto resolve do it. All we lose is this Necrodrone. That feels like it's actually not that bad. Let's go ahead and take that. Level. What's an action token anyway? Oh, action token, meaning you get to attack again. Wow, that's good. Ooh, when winning a battle refills all movement points. So I wonder if that does it to the whole army, or if it does it just to your hero. Boy, you can make us a corpse hunter. So they take the whole army and give it extra movement. That's kind of cool. So they're a good thing to have one of in all of your armies. There we go, we ate the city. That's fantastic. So let us... I want to go get some heals on. Oh boy. Piece. No, thank you. We want to consume all of your cities. Every last one. They must all be consumed. Alright, we got our corpse generation building. That's great. Can we make more than one of those? That would be insane. Yeah, I guess we only make one of them. Golly, that would be bonkers if we could make one in each one of these little hives. Oh cool, because it's next to a river, it gets extra yields. We must eat more things. Next level of the spitter is always something that we need that resource for. We need to get the tech that allows us to buy those. Titanium is the name of the resource. What do we just do with this guy? Not what we wanted. does the old one's power? What does it even do? Oh, that's kind of silly. Rock hard. Maximize its defense to 100%. So percentage is like percentage damage reduction? That's insane. So it makes you invincible for a turn, essentially. Kind of bonkers. We need to eat this village. Can we? Not eat it. Oh, it's exhausted. Oh, that's okay. We might actually need to turn the difficulty up a little bit. So I've noticed that this happens, and that's a little troubling. There's a little bit of a delay for it to like update on certain items. Quests do this a lot too. There we go. Ridiculous amounts of money now. Yeah, we're not worried about money much anymore. We're gonna make more than 100 a turn. Oh, we want the trading post. That's going to allow us to buy the titanium that we need. And this will be perfect too, because we're going to get it right after we really have beefed up our gold economy. Yeah, I don't even care about these blocks. Luminous claw. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. We're gonna switch to a one-handed weapon, I think. Blood Seeker. Oh, that just makes it to where you move like crazy. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I like it. Don't care about food, I think I just want influence. I think I'm just all about Necrodrones, man. High armor, decent damage, super mobile. Heck no.
Like this.
This music is creepy. Wow, and we're just using up the corpses as quickly as we generate them. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to upgrade somebody's weapon. There's a one-handed weapon. Oh, you gotta be the right class to be able to use it. Still, I do think that we've got... Yeah, this is way better. We definitely have way too many items. You know, it makes sense. We're getting these items from killing a lot of things. Slight increase in damage. Oh, I just hit the wrong button. Slight increase in damage here. And 45, 12, 45, 12, 2. Same thing, gives you maybe, well, it gives you the extra inspiring defense. So that's slightly better. I don't know what these things are. They're really cool though. Really pretty. so you can only do these manually. And I think it's time for me to go to bed. So I'm going to call this quits. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did.